What's up guys, Devilhorns Gamer here. Today I'm bringing you something a little bit different. This is Wreckfest. This is Bugbear's next car game, and this is the UKBanger mod. Just a quick shout out to Duff and Josh, whose videos I've been watching on YouTube, and without them I wouldn't have known that this mod existed. I've heard of the game before and it's been in my wishlist on Steam for quite a while, but as soon as I knew this mod was out I had to buy it and download it, and boy is this a lot of fun. Okay, let's get ourselves into a race. This is the car select screen. I've gone for the Ford Scorpio Estate. You can see some of the bodywork has been cut away just to stop the wheels getting jammed up, etc. I've gone for the pikey skin. We're racing at Swaffham. We've got 18 opponents. It's going to be 15 laps. Whether we get to complete the 15 laps or not is another story. I'm playing against the AI. I will do a couple of other videos with some multiplayer stuff. You can imagine the multiplayer stuff is a lot more hardcore than this. The AI can be a little sticky in this game. They don't really want to move off their lines, etc. But the multiplayer is a whole different ball game. So we'll just get stuck in, turn a few laps, hit a few cars, see what's going on. The game looks great. I love the sounds too. When you hit another car, you really get that sense of metal hitting metal. The engine sounds are pretty spot on as well. Have a quick look behind. That's a very nice Mark II Granada Estate, one of the classic banger racing cars. It's already got damage on the front end. The damage is pretty good on this game. It's kind of, if you remember kind of Destruction Derby and that sort of thing back in the day, this is very similar. Except we are racing on short ovals. This is Swaffham. This is somewhere up in Norfolk, I believe. All of the tracks are based on the real world ones, and we've been going to short oval racing for, well, since I was born, to see the hot rods and the stock cars and the bangers. My dad actually raced bangers in the late 70s and early 80s, so yeah, this is in my blood. We love smashing up cars. It's getting a bit hairy. That yank has taken a beating already. If we can get ourselves turned around and actually continue with the race, that would be great. The AI do like to get stuck in. That's one good thing about this. They're not just racing around, and in fact we've got a car already dead there on the corner. I think that might have been that American car. Nicely done. Follow someone else into another car. That's a nice big Jag in front of us. I'm not sure if this car was fitted with it. This sounds like a V8 in this car, but I'm not sure that was what was originally in it. The Jag, on the other hand, may have had a V8 in it. I'm not sure. Try and take him out. Yeah, I was going to say the AI are a little bit, when I say sticky, you know, they don't want to spin around too easily. And they kind of, if you try and push them on the corners, there we go. Mercedes. Oh, look at the state of this Granada up ahead. He's been royally jacked up at the back. That is some cool looking damage. This game also is still in kind of pre-alpha, so this game is still being developed and modded, and all sorts, you know, stuff is still going on with it. Oh dear, causing a track blockage now. So yeah, a lot of updates and, you know, stuff to the damage and the car physics, and the guys responsible for this mod are still adding cars and tracks, and they've done an awesome job. I mean, this looks fantastic, especially with this sunset going down. It's running really nicely too. Oh, we must keep away from that fence. Let's see, we try and follow in the Granada, but he doesn't want too much of it. If this was in the multiplayer, we could probably... Actually, it's not a great place to turn him around. We've got ourselves stuck. Well, we got some damage on the back end. Looks like we might be scraping on the floor. That could give some handling issues. I've gone in car as well for this. I'm using the wheel and pedals. I'm using the G27. Just a bit more immersive. Bit more of a sim banger racing rather than the arcadey style. But in some of the other vehicles, as you can see on that Granada, The front end goes up in the air and it makes it very difficult to see over the steering wheel in some of the cars, but this one's not too bad. It sounds cool as hell. There's a hearse in front of us. It's got a bit of roof damage. I've seen a couple in the game where the roof's come off completely. I'll have a little go at him. The sounds are fantastic in this. With the headphones on and everything turned up. Oh, I need to get away from that fence. It sounds really awesome. You really get a sense that you're, you know, kind of crashing into other people. I've turned all the HUD off as well, just for that extra bit of immersion. It would normally tell us how many laps we've got left and what position we're in, etc. But you don't get that in real life, so that hearse is going to lose his boot. Oh my word, that was a huge crash. Followed him right into that Mercedes that rolled over a few times. We need to get ourselves turned around. There's debris all over the track. The Mercedes has carried on. He's a trooper. Ooh, we had a bit of him. These cars are actually really nice just to race as well, without crashing. The physics are actually done really nicely. People getting stuck in. No idea how many laps have passed. Having too much fun with this. Nice Jag in front of us. He's got a bit of damage on the rear end. And the front end is dented in as well. Oh well, there we go. Finished 12th out of 18 cars. We got heavy hitter and speeder. So I'm going to carry on having a few more goes on this, and we'll do some multiplayer as well in the next video.